Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to Kaleidoscope Kitchen. We're trying to do things to elevate a few simple meals, not get super expensive on the ingredients, but make things pleasing to the working family on ways that they can make it through the week. So folks, our video the week before had a cranberry apple sauce that we put on top of a burger. Okay, we've got our leftover sauce. We got it hot. It's a little runnier than I like, but we've got it here. The next thing we're going to use is brie. Brie cheese. It's not super expensive, but it's a way to elevate things to a different level and not break the bank. Okay, it's really nice. I really love brie cheese, and I can eat it all by itself. And it comes in this little packet. All right, here's your brie. It's got a rind on it, and I don't have a problem with that rind and keeping that rind and eating it. Some people prefer to take it off. Some people like it on. Like I always tell you, food is your business, folks. Do what you think is best. Well, there's your brie. Now, how are we going to make this special? In the frozen section of your grocery store, you'll find these phyllo shells. The cook time on these is maybe 5 minutes, maybe. So we took these out of the box, put them on a cookie sheet. We have not put them in the oven because we want to melt our brie. If we put these in the oven, then add our brie, we have a tendency to overcook our appetizer. So let's take a look at these. All right, here we got these little phyllo cups. And you can see they're already pre-cooked. They're in a little shell like this, already waiting for some goodness to go in there. And you can create you something fairly fancy without breaking the bank. So we got our brie. We want to cube up that brie cheese and put a little bit in each cup. Okay? And you put in there as much as you want. See that? About what we want to put in there. It's going to melt down. It's sticky, folks, so sometimes things don't cooperate. We hope that y'all are enjoying what we're doing. We're trying something new at the Kaleidoscope Kitchen. We'll still give you some videos from out on our chuck wagon. We'll still do that. But we're trying to find something that's more appealing to the general audience. Chuck wagon cooking, unless you're involved in that every day, or you're just interested and you want to take a look, a lot of people, they don't want to hear about that every day. So we're doing these. We're trying to do these once a week. And we hope y'all get to watch them. They come out on Tuesdays. And be sure you keep this brie refrigerated. If you don't, this gets so tacky it'll be all over everywhere. And like I say, this is one of my favorite cheeses. I can sit here and just eat it. And that's probably not good for you, but hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. A little bit for this last piece. Okay? Now, these don't exactly have flat bottoms, so sometimes you have to cheat. Now, we're pretty lumpy on our sauce that we have in here, so we want to be very careful. We want to take a little bit of these cranberries and go over the top. Maybe this one, we'll put a couple of cranberries, maybe a piece of apple, and we got one on our sheet. But you know, we're cooking at home, folks. Some more of these. Now you can add some pecans to this, some walnuts. You can add something to your dish if you would like. Again, I can't say this enough. You need to cook for your family. Cook the way you like to eat. Cook the way your family likes to eat. All right, folks, we got that. We can add a little bit of mint or basil. Actually goes well with this. Again, you can add a little pecans. You can add figs to this. These little cups are pretty good for doing an appetizer if you're having a few people over. Don't break the bank. It looks like you spent hours in the kitchen. And just like that, we've got an appetizer. All right, folks, we got this heated up a little bit. This took maybe 5 minutes. And because we got the brine left on here, it doesn't look like some of this melted. But take a look at what we got and see how everything melted down. We got everything in here. You can brighten this up with a little more at the end, a little more sauce if you want to make it look prettier. But I can tell you that this taste is going to be outrageously good. I'd grab one of them right now, but y'all would laugh because I'd be screaming. It's so hot. Folks, rushing through a few videos here, trying to get to a time which is well pleasing for everybody. Folks, we just want to say from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for watching us. Thank you for subscribing and liking our videos and doing all the things that just mean what we're doing means something to a few people that are out there. So from our heart to yours, we want to say thank you. And from the Kaleidoscope Kitchen, enjoy your food, folks.